right there. Thank you. Here we go.
All right, welcome to Hotshots softball. We're going to be moving into game number 2 for the day. Diamond Legacy Hotshots. Hotshots leading off the top of the first. First pitch is ball 1.
Ball!
Pitch number 2 is fouled back. Ball is laced into right field for a base hit. Goes on her way to second on Aaron throwing to first base. She's going to be in there safely. So Neil Cloudy hits a line drive into right field. Advances on the throw. She moves over to second base. Got nobody out here at the top of the first inning. Got fireworks already. Kinsley Schulte is your batter here. First pitch is a ball. Olivia Diaz is on deck. Pitch number 2 is fouled back.
Foul ball!
So we got 1 ball, 1 strike. Camille Cloudy's down at second base. Leadoff single. Advances as the right fielder tries to throw the ball into first. We know this Diamond Legacy team well. Spending time at MGSA over the years, and a lot of the MGSA girls on this team. Good pitch there. It was a changeup. Fools Kinsley. She can't pull the trigger, so we got 1 ball, 2 strikes on her. Olivia Diaz is on deck. I would imagine Rachel Sanders after that, and we'll see as we move forward. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Straight!
Olivia Diaz is your batter. Rachel Sanders on deck. First pitch to Olivia's foul back.
Foul ball!
No balls, 1 strike. Here, Camille Cloudy's down at second base as your runner. Here's the pitch. Changeup is smashed into left field. Left fielder makes the catch. She's going to have to retreat to second in a hurry, and she's back. So Alif hit that one hard. Left fielder makes a good play on that one. Camille has to retreat into second base. So the Hotshots, after starting off quick, with Camille having a single moving over to second, Kinsley strikes out. Ayla hits a rocket into left field. It's caught, and they have 2 outs here in the top of the first inning.
Ball!
1 ball, no strikes. Ball high. Probably looked like he wanted to call that one. Decided not to, up in the zone. Rachel looking to put good swing on this one. Give the Hotshots the early lead. Change up, she's way out in front. It's fouled back. Quite a second. Good looking pitch on the outside part of the plate. Pitcher doesn't get the benefit of the doubt. That's 3 balls, 1 strike.
Come on, pitcher, get on the rubber now. Let's go.
High, ball 4.
Number 10.
Krista Cloudy's your batter here. Camille down at second. Rachel over at first. We got 2 outs in the top of the first inning and no score. A bunt laid down and it goes foul. Ball, 1 strike. First and second. 2 out. Ball is a pop up towards short. It's over the shortstop's head. Camille's coming around third. She's going to score. Rachel's into third. And Carissa with the base hit makes it 1-0 Hotshots. So with 2 outs, the runners are off and going. Camille's going to score from second. Rachel's going to move all the way from first to third. And we have first and third and 2 outs. Abby Beceda is your batter. Presley Sandell on deck. Pitch is away, ball 1. Pitch number 2 is on the inside. That's fouled back. We'll end up sending Carissa back to first base. Or maybe not. So they missed that one. She definitely fouled it back. Abby fouled it back. Carissa stole second. They should have sent her back to first base. Hotshots catch a little bit of a break there. Still have to put 1 in play here. You got 2 balls and 1 strike. Up in the zone, 3. Pitch is called, strike 2. So that's going to bring it full here. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Got 2 outs. Top of the first inning. Abby digs in here. Second and third, looking to do some damage on the top of the first. Swung and lined in the right, but it's fading foul up against the fence. So hit out into right field, but unplayable. Just misses outside. Good take by Abby. I think that was a 50-50 ball. That could have went either way. The umpire doesn't give it to her, and Abby's on first base. I think Coach Jerry's having a talk with her at first base, like pull the trigger on that one. That was a little scary. But now the Hotshots have bases loaded and 2 outs. Presley Sandel's in the batter's box. Here's the pitch. Swung and lined into left field. That's going to be down the line. Rachel's in. Carissa's in. Abby's on her way to third, and she's going to hold there. So a 2-out double by Presley makes it 3-0 Hotshots. So good timing on that one as Presley puts that line drive into left field. Hotshots are up 3-0 here in the top of the first. Kendall White's your batter. Abby Beceda at third base. Presley Sandell at second. First pitch is high. So I was saying we know some of these girls from Diamond Legacy out here on this team. Ones I recognize. I know Kinsley Chris had picked up in the game earlier, or weekend with them earlier this season. Bunt by Kendall. It's going to be a play at first. And he gets her. So that'll end the top of the first inning. The Hotshots are going to lead 3-0 moving into the bottom of the first.
Leave the game ball. Leave the game ball.
Move to the bottom of the first. Carissa Cloudy is going to be your pitcher in the circle. Camille behind home plate, and this umpire is not kidding around about timing. No meeting, no talking. Let's get to it. Next pitch. Presley Sandell down at first base. Kendall White at second. Jill Nevaez at short. And Olivia Diaz at third. First pitch from Carissa. Ball's low and in. Ball one. Good looking pitch there. Called the ball outside. sure what the umpire in the field was telling Carissa there, but something about how she's holding the ball or where she's holding the ball. I don't know exactly what that was about, but pitch number 3 is called strike 1.
Ball. Okay.
3 balls, 1 strike. Pitch is on the outside part of the plate. It's hit off the end of the bat to Presley. She has it, out number 1. So ground out to first base to start this game for Diamond Legacy. It's the first out of the game. It goes 3 unassisted. And now I'm highly confused as the umpire's pushing these girls to hurry and move this game along, and then he accepts a phone call in between pitches. We got 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. Ball high. Good pitch on the outside part of the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Pitch is down and in, ball 2. Out in left field, you have Abby Beseda, Kinsley Schulte as your center fielder. Rachel Sanders out in right. It's ball away. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's up, ball 4. So Diamond Legacy has their first runner here at first base. First I'll look to regroup here. She's thrown 10 pitches, only 3 strikes so far, so hasn't found it yet. That one's off the end of the bat, and it is called a fair ball. Presley's going to step on first. That's the second out of the inning. And that thing was spinning like right on the line. And he called it fair. It's kind of hard. These baselines are, instead of being 6 inches or so wide, they haven't been lined in a while. They're about a foot wide, so it's hard to tell what's fair, what's foul. That one is called fair. Presley steps on first base, and you have out number 2. Pitches off the front of the plate. Good block by Camille there. Pitch is lined into right. That's going to bring in the first run for Diamond Legacy. And a good base hit out into right field. The throw goes into second. So solid single out into right field. Line drive, base hit. It's 3-1 Hotshots. The umpire's not allowing the on-deck batter to go over towards the Hotshots dugout. I don't really understand that. Complained about it for the Hotshots as well. It's safer behind the batter than it is. It's a throw down to second. It's close. It's backed up. But it doesn't make much sense to me to be standing there, foul ball line drives right into your face instead of being behind the back of the batter, where much safer. Either way, I'm sure he'll call it that way for both teams. Pitch is swung and popped up. Chris is coming in. She's got it. Pop up back to Chris will end the inning. Hotshots will move into the top of the second, up 3-1.
The ones that hate me the most are just like you. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I've seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMX thing. These boys in the PMS thing. People in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I want to be in that scene. Damn right you want to be in this scene. She had a video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? Everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden in the 2K. But one thing they don't do is play about me. My boy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told boy Wonder that we might got a jumper. I've been trying to block now. I'm on like
We got 1 ball, 1 strike, having a little trouble with the lineup there. Cambridge Payne's your batter. Jill Nevaez on deck. 3-1 Hotshots lead here in the top of the second. That one's off the end of the cap. It's a foul ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Which is inside ball 2. It's down in the zone. We got a full count.
2 strikes.
Cambridge Payne is your batter. Got a full count, nobody out in the top of the second. Pitch is swung on and pulled foul. Cam goes down, coaches talks to Coach Cherry. He's going to dig back into the batter's box here. Got a full count. The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the infield. Second base is under it. She's got it. First out of the inning. Jill Nevaez will be your new batter here. First pitch is away, ball 1. It's up. Ball 2. So Jill's your batter. Camille Cloudy on deck. Kinsley Schulte in the hole if they can get to her. Got one out in the top of the second. It just swung on and hit back to the pitcher. She's up with it over the first. Camille Cloudy is going to be your batter here. She singled the first time into right field. She stretched that in to second base as a throw came in errantly past the first baseman. She was in to start the top of the first and lead off the game. Hotshots did get 3 in the top of the first and lead 3-1, which is up. Those changeups are devastating when they come in with a little bit of speed and you're geared up, ready to go, and that flip comes in there. Haven't seen anybody pull the trigger yet, so swung on and fouled back. One ball, 2 strikes here to Camille Cloudy.
Ball. 2 strikes.
There's another base hit out into right field. She's hustling as it's a Camille's 2 for 2 in this game. Both base hits out into right field, and Kinsley's hoping for a better outcome than last time. Had a strikeout. Game 1 this morning, she walked in her first at bat and tripled in 3 in her second. So 1 for 2 on the day. Looking to put one in play here. Just called strike 1. These girls are playing a lot deeper than lights out this morning. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball's up. Camille's headed down to second. She's in there safely. So got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Camille's into second base. Kinsley looking to come back in this account. Got to be paying attention for that changeup. It's behind here. Down and in. Ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Lots of 2s. Swung on and hit into center. It's hit hard but shallow. And she's under it and she makes the catch. It's out number 3. The Hotshots will move to the bottom of the second inning. They're leading this one. All right, we'll move into the bottom of the second here. Chris Cloudy out on the mound. Camille Cloudy behind home plate. I guess I shouldn't say out on the mound. There is no mound in softball. In the circle. Olivia Diaz over at third. Jill Neves, it's short. This is away, ball 2. Kendall White's your second baseman. Presley Sandell at first base. Adding right is Cameron Payne. Abby Mercedes over in left and Kinsley Schulte in center. It's ball 3. Good pitch, strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike. I mentioned earlier, some of these Diamond Legacy girls. Riley Kelly is on deck and had played for the Montgomery Thunder All-Star team last year, which had several of these girls. Abby Beseda, who's in left field right now, was on that team. Kinsley Schulte in center was on that team. Riley, like I mentioned, now you have Annalise Rodriguez, who's on deck, is on that team. So lots of those All-Stars out there playing today. Here's a good pitch. Throw down to second. Sure it has it, but it's too late. For a fastball high and away. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Oh, good changeup away. Riley does a good job of fighting that one off. That was a tough pitch. That was a tough pitch. Low and away. Change of speed. And Riley fouled it away to the right side. And she hits this one. It's a pop-up. It's close to the fence. Presley has it. Now there's a play at third, but they won't make it there in time. So foul right up against the fence. Presley makes a really good catch over there to get that one. Danger running into the fence. The runner does advance over to third base, and we have 1 out. Next batter's Annalise Rodriguez, former MGSA All-Star. We got no balls, 1 strike on her. Runner at third base. Good pitch away, but misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitches up, ball 2. Three balls, 1 strike. Runner at third base and 1 out. Three and 1 to Annalise. Here's the pitch. She hits a line drive. Jill's going back. She's caught Gotta go to third base. It's only 2 outs. Unless, did I miss an out there somewhere?
That's only 2 outs.
It was only 2 outs, Blue.
That's only 2 outs.
Hey, Sean, you had a runner at third base, though. You had the runner at third base that didn't tag out. No, yes. I'll hold here because we really only had 2 outs there. But there was a runner at third that ran through the play thinking there was 3, went into the dugout. It should be the 3rd out of the inning. So that is the call. So a pop up to short gets 1. We'll go at third base on the force. And we'll move to the top of the 3rd.
With the rings, these boys are my sons like Phoenix. My city and state never ever seen this. Jimmy Neutron, I'm a young boy genius. I'm a full time, I'ma give it that. When it's done, I'ma fill up arenas. Ooh, like Gilbert arenas. Shoot my shot, I'm still with the demons. Ooh, I keep it thorough. I got 5 chicks in New York, that means one in each borough. I'm in the pocket like Burrow. When I'm back home, no, they treat me like Robert De Niro. Took her to talk about butter and churl. Took her home, gave her a cinnamon swirl. Left it in, now I got a 1 year old. Zeros on zeros. That's what my bank account balance say. I got a check from the shoe company, not do anything in New Balance say. I bought her a plane to get out of state. I got me and shorty flew on the way, set her mentality. She said she coming over and she down to stay. I got a hit, she been playing that shit. So when she pull up on me, I know what she about to say. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options, I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing, I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Here we go. Sports in the top 10. Calling my back, tell her bring me that logic. Brand new, good shit style. I like the thing with low mileage, good brand with no college. Call me the baby, no college. I'm a free living style, that's in my dinner. I still hit him like a spin, and I still back. Way to go, way to go.
I was like, what the heck?
Hey, she rings over the dog.
All right. Olivia Diaz is going to be your batter here in the top of the 3rd inning. 3-1 Hotshots lead. Shows we're about 41 minutes into this game, so 2/3 of the way. Final pool game of the day. You have the first bracket game coming up at 4:25 versus Bombers. Ball 2. Hotshots won the first game of the day versus Lights Out. I believe that final was 8-3. As they scored 2 to finish that one. Kinsley Schulte was your winning pitcher. She also tripled and drove in 3 of those runs. They win the first one. Leading in this one 3-0 is Carissa Cloudy is your pitcher here. And looking good out there in the circle. Olivia Diaz is your batter. Rachel Sanders on deck. Ball 4. So that'll bring in Rachel with Olivia Diaz at first, and the Hotshots are off to a good start here in the top of the 3rd inning. Rachel Sanders, your batter. Carissa Cloudy on deck. Ball 1, Rachel. Rachel walked in her last at bat. So look to put a good swing on this one. Outfielders playing Pretty deep here against Rachel. Up in the zone, ball 2. Coach is going to go out to talk to the pitcher. It's not overly hot today, but it is definitely steamy and just humid. Waiting for this rain to roll in. It's supposed to be sometime this evening. They kind of keep pushing it back now. Looked at it this morning on the Futurecast. It almost showed that it would stay north of us, which would be wonderful. Get through these games today and then hopefully not get rained out for tomorrow. These first 2 are pool games, don't necessarily count towards the tournament. Of course, you always, being as competitive as these girls are, want to win. Looking for win number 2 on the day. 2 balls, no strikes, nobody out. Rachel Sanders digs in. Pitches up, ball 3. Throw back to first, and Olivia's into second. Right fielder's got the ball, but at this point she'll stay there. Stolen base. Moves Olivia over to second and into scoring position. Somebody just lit up a barbecue grill, and it smells delicious. It's about that time of day. Three balls, no strikes. There's the pitch. Strike 1. Three and 1, nobody out. Carissa Cloudy on deck. Rachel smashes that into right center. That's over the center fielder's head. Ayla's going to score from second. Rachel's around second, on her way to third. The ball's coming in the infield, and he's going to hold her up there. So Rachel triples in Olivia, and the Hotshots lead 4-1. So big hit by Rachel there into right center field. Got over the center fielder's head, and she's in for a triple. Scores in Ayla from second base. Makes it a 4-1 Hotshots lead. Carissa takes a cut at that one. And misses. We got a no ball, 2 strikes count. Carissa also in the circle here, so trying to help herself. Is up. Change-up that's been fooling these girls so far. That one misses. Got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swung and lifted in the infield. Rachel's headed back. Second baseman makes the grab, and it's the first out of the inning. We're bringing Abby Beceda. Presley Sandell is on deck. 4-1 Hotshots lead here. We'll look and see what this stream looks like. And I'm trying to give the score quite a bit here just because if we end up replacing the stream with the recorded version, it will not have the scoreboard, which is called ball 1. This is a 4-1 Hotshots lead in the top of the 3rd inning. 1 out. Rachel Sanders at third base. Swung on and lined into center. Center fielder has it, makes the catch. Rachel retreats and heads to third. So that's the second out of the inning. It was a loud out by Abby out in center. Line drive, but right at the center fielder. Rachel retreats. You know, Coach Sean was looking to send her. It's a little too far off the base to be able to get back and go as she catches it, so she'll stay at third. Presley Sandel's her batter. She doubled in the first and drove in two. No balls, one strike. Here's the pitch. Change up. Ball one. 1-1's the count. 2 outs. Rachel Sanders still down at third base. After she tripled in Olivia Diaz earlier in the inning. So Presley's going to dig in here. Which is low. She's coming. Rachel's going to score. So she does get in after a line drive into center field fails to push across the runner. Rachel heads up over at third as that ball scoots away from catcher. She's able to come in and score. It's a 5-1 Hotshots. And we are at the 50-minute mark according to my clock, which would mean we have 10 minutes left. Would finish the bottom of the inning, at least until time. Some of these tournaments handle it differently. Some will finish the inning. Some will just call it at the 1 hour mark. So we'll see how this umpire is going to play it based on how much he's been rushing the girls out on the field and trying to push things forward. I would be surprised if he didn't just end it and make way for the next game. Swung on a hit hard to second. Second baseman's up with it, throws it to first. She ended up catching it, but she was bobbling it, and Presley's on. So it's hit hard, hopped up off the second baseman's glove. She threw it a little high over to Hope at first base, but it rolled out of her glove, and she bobbled it just enough for Presley to reach. And you got a 5-1 Hotshots lead, 2 outs, top of the third. Kendall White is your batter. Swung on and lined right back to the pitcher. So that's the third out of the inning, but that's a good swing by Kendall. Hits it hard right back at the pitcher. She, catches it, and third out of the inning. But the Hotshots get to 5-1 going into the right, we're going to move into the bottom of the third. Carissa Cloudy still on the mound. She's thrown 29 pitches, 13 of those strikes. We'll make that 30 and call 14 strikes. So almost 50-50. In the circle has only given up one run. Camille Cloudy's your catcher. That one's away, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Olivia Diaz is over at third base. Presley Sandell is your first baseman. Kendall White is over at second. And Jimmy Reyes is over at short. Pitch is fouled back directly at me back here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Abby Beseda is in left. Rachel Sanders is out in right field. Kinsley Schulte is your center fielder. Another one of those MGSA All-Stars from the past. Hope Neal on deck. Good pitch, strike 3 looking. 1 out. So Hope Neal will step into the box. Kinsley Schulte out in center field. This is going to be the last batter, so. Hope will dig in. Here's the last batter of the game. This time has expired. 5-1 Hotshots lead. They will win this one. Pitch is fouled up. Playing with some of these girls the years past. I now Hope's a switch hitter. She's choosing to come in from the left-hand side. This at bat. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. It's a little high and away. Calls it strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 36 pitches, now 18 strikes. Hope hits it hard to Jill at short. Throw over to first. Presley can't contain it, and it's going to be a hit. But that was the last hitter of the game, if I understood the umpire correctly. Or maybe he was saying the on-deck hitter was the last hitter. So Hope will be on the first base with a single, and he'll bring in the last hitter of the game. Next game will be 4:25 if this rain will hold off. It's becoming more cloudy over the course of the day. I thought it was supposed to hold off until at least 6. Love to see getting that next game in the first bracket game versus Bombers. Good pitch. Called strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball's hit hard to short. Jill can't quite get to it. Abby's got it into third base. And a good hit there. Moves Hope over to second, but that'll be the last play of the game. And this one's a final. Hotshots are going to take this one 5-1. Time expires, and we are done with pool games for the day here at Gene Campbell. So the next time we see the Hotshots, it'll be 4:25 tonight against Bombers, and it'll be bracket game number 1. So far, so good today. Hotshots lead, win the first one 8-3, win this one 5-1, and we'll move on to the nightcap.